Hello everybody, so I have some exciting news for you all. So today is March 1st, can you believe it? Anyway, I have work in a few minutes, and yes, it's a Saturday. The family found a house to rent, so they are moving in like the middle of the month. So I'm watching the kids while they pack some stuff up. So anyway, I have not had a weekend in like 3 weeks, so I'm hoping next weekend I have a weekend. So anyway, so yesterday, February 28th, which was a Friday, I got a call from the guy that normally calls me every month. So I do have a few new subscribers, so if you all are lost and you don't know what I'm talking about, I will try to remember and put some links down below. But to briefly recap, I am applying to OT programs, which stands for occupational therapy. This has been my second year of applying. I applied to 3 schools last year, and 2 schools require an interview, which I didn't get, so I know I didn't get in. And the 1 school I'm on the wait list for. And when I say the guy, that's from the school that I'm on the wait list for. So anyway, the guy that normally calls me every month, he called me like 2 weeks ago. And so I got up on Friday morning and I realized that there was a missed call from him. And it was like 7:30 in the morning. They are 2 hours ahead of California time. So I don't think he realized the time. But anyway, so he called me, and then he texted me later that day. So he had good news for me that there is a spot for me. I actually, really honestly had to really think about it, and I still am. I did not give him a definite answer. So because I really want to think about this, because it's going to be a huge change. If you know the drama about the whole situation earlier in January, they wanted, he called me asking if I wanted to go to level 1, which is 5 years. This program is 4 years. And so I talked to this one lady, and she said that she doesn't think that there were going to be any openings anytime soon. Like, she made it really definite. Like, why would you say that to somebody? You wouldn't say that to somebody who is sitting on the wait list. It just made it seem that there was not going to be any openings at all. I really had it set in my mind that I was not going to get into this school. I registered for 2 classes. I'm taking an anatomy class and a medical terminology, because I was fully planning to reapply this coming summer. And I was also going to apply to the early childhood education program as well, in case I didn't get in. So I've kind of been debating about whether just to say no to this and reapply, but then that's another year added, because I would apply this coming summer, but I would not get into the school until the following year, fall or summer the following year, depending on the school. So it would be 2015 anyway. There's all these options that I need to weigh before I make this huge life change decision. And I think what's holding me back is that I'm really scared. I am so scared to move. I really am, because I've lived at my house for my whole life, and it is going to be a big change for me, and I'm going to be on my own in a completely new state, and I will have no family. I will have no family support. I will have nothing, and that's going to be a very big change. And so I think that's what's really holding me back, is the comfort of home. It's like I want change, but then I don't want it at the same time, because I don't want to deal with all the stress and the headache of moving and whatnot. But then I would still have to, if I didn't accept this offer, then I would still have to reapply I would have to take another class, which is more money. I would put more hours into volunteering. So I had some questions about coursework, because on this level 2, I looked at their kind of like schedule for your classes, and it said like anatomy class, stats, blah, blah, blah. And I asked him, I said, do I need to take these because I've already taken these? And he said, no, you don't. That's why you're in level 2. So you would either take extra classes or you would just have a lighter load, which I'm gonna have to clarify on that, because if you watched my video in January, the lady that I talked to said, when I was asking about the 5-year program, she said that I can't go ahead and I would still need a certain amount of credits or whatnot. So I'm going to have to clarify on that, because I don't want to take a minor in something that I'm not going to use. I already did that for 4 years. I mean, I have a BS in human services and I'm clearly not using that. So that was a waste of time and money, and I'm totally kicking myself for doing that. I have not given him a final decision on what I'm going to do. I have until the 21st of March to make a final decision, but he is going to call me on the 10th, March 10th, and ask my decision. So right now I'm just kind of making pro and con list about what to do. I'm really, really scared to move. Like, how am I going to move all my crap? Am I going to move all my crap? I was even looking at places. I was even looking at apartments to see kind of the range of the pricing. So much cheaper than it is here, let me just tell you. What's really weird about this situation is I've had a ton of people ask me my status on this whole OT thing. A week ago, the mom of the kids that I watch asked about this whole OT process, and I told her, and then I said that, oh, I don't know if I'm going to get in because this lady said that there's not going to be any openings anytime soon. And she goes, well, that's kind of weird because you know, people would graduate or something like that. She said, oh, well, I hope it all works out for you. And then I got a letter on Friday from this other school saying I didn't get in, which was weird. And then my aunt called a few days ago, and I answered the phone. She wanted to talk to my mom, and she asked me about the whole OT situation. And she said, she's like, oh, well, I hope it all works out for you, or I know you will get in, something like that. So weird how kind of things worked out. Hello, everybody. It is Monday today. It has been about a day since I made that OT update talking about everything. And I said that I was kind of on the fence about what to do. So I made that video not knowing what I was going to do. And I spent basically the whole weekend thinking about what to do. And I made up my mind, I think, that I'm gonna do this. I am totally gonna do this. It scares me so much. But I cannot let fear hold me back. My fear has held me back way too many times, and with anxiety and stuff like that, you like your comfort. You like your little comfort zone. You don't like straying from that comfort zone very often. And I think I really need this, even though I'm scared out of my mind to do this. And I say this because I'm talking about moving, not necessarily the school. My fear is moving and the finances and everything. I worry about every little detail. But, so yesterday I was writing to my soldier, and if you are a new subscriber, I adopt a U.S. soldier. Is through this organization called Adopt a U.S. Soldier, and he is my second soldier that I've adopted. I adopted one in July, and he came home before Christmas, so I decided to adopt another one. And so I write to him every week. He does email me, but he has not emailed me in a few weeks. So I still write him snail mail every week, and I was writing to him about this whole situation because he has kind of been supporting me I said in one of my emails, oh, keep your fingers crossed. In another email he sent me, he said that, oh, all my fingers are crossed. I'm really hoping that you get in. I'm really hoping everything works out for you. I wish you a bunch of luck. Yesterday I wrote to him and was talking to him kind of about my whole fear situation, but I am scared. I will not downplay it. I am scared out of my mind to really do this. And like I said, it's not really the school thing that kind of freaks me out. It is the moving situation, like moving all my crap. Like, I'm probably gonna have to, you know, pay an arm, leg, and a foot to move all my stuff. And then there's horror stories about them losing everything. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that whole situation. If you have moved like long distance, let me know like what moving company you used or something like that, because I'm really looking into that stuff now. So when I made that video on Saturday, I mentioned about the coursework or whatever, and I might email this one lady that I emailed in January and see what she says, but I think for the most part I'm just gonna do it. This is my one chance to get out of California, and it's a one opportunity to get out of California, so I am going to take it. You better believe I'm going to take it. Regarding the whole finances thing, I have no idea how I'm going to finance everything. How I'm going to pay for school, pay for apartment. Do I even want to get a car and pay for that? I don't know. So there is that whole situation. I have money saved up, but it is nowhere near close to what tuition is. So I'm really scared for that. But I figure, hey, if it's meant to be, then the universe will work itself out and it will just be, you know? I can't worry about the little petty things, even though I really want to.